there on the stage. It's the unveiling of this rather large present, and we're going to ask a couple of our senior citizens, Roy Dickson and Tony Ebert, back onto the stage to help with this, please. Roy and Tony, if we could get you back up. Faye Freeman and Dave Norris, could you join them as well, please? Once again, these are our two inductees for the Legends Hall of Fame. All you young people, this is what you need to get eventually, your name on this. Tony, youngsters. Tony and Roy, congratulations again to both of you. Faye and Dave have a couple of things that they would like to say, and then we'll unveil it. So Faye wants to talk about Roy to start with.
Thank you, everybody. We thought that we should give you just a little bit more detail about the wonderful, wonderful awards, wonderful results that have been achieved by our inductees tonight. So just to talk a little bit about Roy Dickson, one of our legends, things that you might not know, and I think things that the young people in this room might aspire to, and understand that if you want to be a legend in future years, this is the kind of standard that you need to meet. So Roy, during his career, won 7 national championships. He represented New Zealand more than 20 times. He won the inaugural New Zealand Match Race International against the world's best in the 1979, and he's a multiple winner of his division in the New Zealand Coastal Classic Yacht Race. He also won 3 world championships, 2 one-ton and 1 quarter-ton. He's participated in many of the world's leading offshore races, including the Sydney Hobart, the Fastnet Classic, the Trans-Pacific, the Admiral's Cup in England, the Southern Cross Cup in Australia, and the Kenwood Cup in Hawaii. He's also been an Olympic yachting coach. He's been a sailing director in 3 America's Cup campaigns, including New Zealand's inaugural challenge in Fremantle in 1987. He's also been a regatta coach for the Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron youth team, and they recorded 8 wins and 4 seconds from 12 events globally. And that's a coaching record that has been unequalled in the youth match race circuit. So just to summarise, that Roy is a well-known and globally respected individual. He's regarded as one of the world's best sailors, and he's instrumental in helping put New Zealand yachting on the map as a navigator and co-helmsman of the one-ton Cup winner Rainbow 2 with Chris Bozade in 1969. So Roy Dickson, you are a legend.
If you've never seen an Olympic weightlifting competition, you should put it on your bucket list. Sometime next year you should suss out where the national champs are and actually watch it. And I don't mean just watching it on TV and watching a few highlights of a few people throwing a few weights up in the air. I mean actually watching the drama unfold of an actual competition. With the restrictions that the lifters have of only 6 lifts and 3 for the snatch and 3 for the clean and jerk, and the fact that there's so much more to it than just the physical beauty and the physical challenge of lifting a weight, but also the strategies, the attempts to make sure that you don't run out of lifts when you have some greater weights left in you, as your competitors change their strategies and change their weights and you have to change yours. As the whole drama is something worth doing. Now, Tony represented New Zealand in the 1970 Commonwealth Games in Edinburgh and won a silver medal in the middleweight class. He represented New Zealand in 1972 at the Munich Olympics, and in 1974, as has already been mentioned, he won the gold medal in Christchurch. The New Zealand team won the teams competition for the first time in the Commonwealth Games, and Tony dramatically came from behind. He was behind after the snatch, but came through with an outstanding clean and jerk to actually take the gold medal, and he rounded his career with a third representation in the 1978 Commonwealth Games, Edmonton. In between these highlights, of course, he had many international appearances and won many national titles and records, and is definitely one of New Zealand's most honoured weightlifters. After finishing competing, he went on to become the New Zealand weightlifting team manager to the 1984 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. He was a weightlifting coach at all levels, a physical trainer and psychology coach for the New Zealand Blue Water sailing crew, including the winners of the Round the World Yacht Race, served on the New Zealand Olympic Weightlifting Association and was a national selector. So Tony's contribution is enormous in the weightlifting areas, but he also has contributed to the community, including the Kiwi Spirit Award, which he presents to school students who display outstanding Kiwi spirit. His business, MRE Property, is a prominent sponsor of weightlifting and hospice and other organisations. And currently, Tony competes still in masters weightlifting. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honoured to represent to you again a true legend, Tony Ebert.
Well, what an honour, just in awe of these two guys. Just about a Bible of accomplishments between them. So, without further ado, this is your honour, gentlemen. I suppose you grab a side each and you lift the skirt up and away we go. That's what you say in sailing, isn't it, Chris? Drop the skirt or something? Yeah. You can see the weightlifting power in that right arm there. Oh, there you go. Well done. It is. And I'll tell you before you go, this is what young people do these days, mate. So just pretend that I am. I'm going to take a selfie with you two dudes because... And thank you so much, Faye and Dave, for those very kind words as well. All right.